Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning there, Brad. Good morning there, Junkyard. Good morning, JD. Allie, good morning. That Moiser boy. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Y'all looking lovely as ever. Never forget. Good morning, Christy. September 11th, 2001. 18 years ago today. In approximately about an hour and 20 minutes or so, it's going to be a full 18 years that we were attacked by terrorists. And what this country, this great country, has done is they have forgotten what's happened to us, and we should never ever forget. Once you become complacent and forget, that's when things will go bad. That's right. Me too, there, Moiser boy. Thought I was going to be on the other side of the dirt yesterday. Oh, about had a heart attack. It was terrible. I had chest pains and everything. Thought I was going to drop, but it wasn't from my heart. Nope. I walked out to the garage and somebody had left the freezer door open about this far. I opened up the door and there was a lot of stuff starting to soften up. Oh, that's where the heart attack came. So I shut the door and the freezer had all sorts of frost on it from it running and running and running. So I don't know which kid opened up the freezer and didn't shut it, but I don't know how long it had been that way. But everything was still cold. It was just starting to thaw out. I had a couple of deer roasts that are cold. They're cold. They're thawed out. So I'm gonna be crock potting some deer roast today. Yeah, I know. Allie, I understand that. Yeah, well, no, it's got a vacuum lock on the door. Okay. Um, so, when you shut it, it vacuum seals itself. So, what they did is they got something out, and then when they shut it, they didn't shut it all the way, or they moved something and it got into the door seal. But, anyways, I shut the door and I went out there about 3 hours later, and it's still thawing out. It's not working. But now there's 50% more frost in the refrigerator than there was before. So I ended up, for those that know me, I constantly am trying to make sure there's enough for, just in case something happens. So I went out there. I had 2 coolers, 5 of them insulated grocery bags, and I started putting everything in that. It don't get no gooder than that. I bet it don't. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna soak them a little bit in some salt water for about an hour or so. Take them out, rinse them off real good. put them in the crock pot. I'm going to put some bouillon cubes in there, some onion soup mix. I'm not going to eat them today, but I'm just, there was 4 of them, so I'm just going to cook them and get them all done. And once they're all done and cooled off, I'm going to wrap them up in saran wrap and then put them in freezer bags. And I'm going to put them in the freezer. So when I want, a deer roast or something like that, all I got to do is take it out and it's already done. So anyways, so I threw away, I had a bunch of flatbread. I was at the store one day and they had, that flatbread bread you can get either 2 or 6 slices in, and it's really expensive. But I got it for like $1 off or whatever, and I had like 4 or 5 of them in there. I threw some of them away. I threw some flour tortillas away. There's nothing wrong with them. I just got them out of there so I could have room in the freezer, so that would never happen again. So, good morning, Kevin. Looking lovely. You all are looking lovely as ever. So, bad move. You're right, Junkyard. You are absolutely right. Trust me, I was a garbage man. I know all about that stuff. Bad mood. Gag a maggot. You're right. Pretty bad when you see a maggot out there gagging. You got to go over and give him mouth to mouth to keep him alive. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you wonder how. This is what yours is always lumpy. There you go. It's got a seal on it. So how the hell does flies get in there to make maggots? Yeah, I don't understand it either. But so I bought a freezer from a woman one day, and she said, "Let me clean it out, and then you can have it. You can come get it next week." I said, "Okay." She unplugged it. That's her idea of cleaning it out. After I paid her for it, she unplugged it. Never took nothing out of it. In her basement. I go to pull it out of her basement, and about puke. It'd been in there a week. So I own this freezer, but I don't own the stuff inside it. So guess who owns the stuff inside it? The woman that I dumped it out on her basement floor. Juice and all. I took an old, I don't know, she had rags down there by the laundry basket or whatever. I think it was probably her dress. I used that to wipe off the freezer, and I drug it up the steps. I took it home. I rinsed it out real good. I threw some bleach in it, scrubbed it up. Couldn't get the smell to go away. So I sprayed it all down with bleach by itself and just let it sit there with it shut. And 2 days later, I opened it up, still couldn't get the smell out of it. So I figured this is one chance only. So I rinsed it out real good, dried it, let it sit with the lid open, aired out for a day. Then I went and got some high quality appliance paint, and I painted the inside of the freezer. Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Anyways, I painted the inside of the freezer, and that got rid of the smell. But then I wasn't going to put anything in it to use, the only thing I put in that freezer was peanut oil when I did deep fried turkeys. I would buy, 5 gallons of peanut oil, do a deep fried turkey, got done. I'd let the oil cool, I'd strain it, put it back in the jug, and I put that jug in the freezer. Then when it was come time to do another turkey, pull the jug out, set it on top of that little deep freeze, and let it thaw out and do another one. Yeah, flamethrower won't get rid of the smell. You're right. So that's the only thing I used it for after that. Oh, she got all sorts of upset. This woman lived right behind us. She called my wife, said, "Your husband made a mess in my basement." And my wife said, "Well, the only thing I can tell you is you should have took the stuff out when you said you were going to take it out instead of unplugging it." So, well, that was my son that did that. Well, if you got that dumb of a son, then there's something wrong. No. Maybe he wasn't taught better. No, I don't know. And it wasn't like her son was, mentally disabled or anything. Just more like if it wasn't for breathing being involuntarily, he'd have died a long time ago. That lazy. So. Well, anyways, I went back out there this morning, and let me get back to that story. Anyways, I took everything out of the freezer, and I shut it off. Took a hairdryer out there, and I tried to defrost it with a hairdryer, and it just wasn't working. No, it was hot in the garage. That's right. And that's right. You can't bob for deep fried turkey and still enjoy the holiday. Nope, you can't. Anyways, I left the door open, put a fan in front of it, and I was cooking dinner at the time, so I finished up dinner. We ate, and then I went out there about an hour later, and this is about 7 o'clock, and it was completely thawed out. All the frost and everything is out of it. I wash her all down, clean it out, wipe it all off, and I turned it on and shut the door. And I put a freezer thermometer in there. About a half an hour later, I go in there and I see it's dropped 25 degrees, so I know it's cooling down. So I put everything back in, and then I got to wash out all the coolers and all the bags and stuff because some of this stuff was bleeding. So I get everything all cleaned off, and I put everything back in, get everything all cleaned off. I go back and check last night, and it was below freezing, and this morning it is like 6 degrees. So I'm a happy man. So see you later, Brad. But that's what I went through yesterday. Oh, not bad, not bad. So I give the kids some chicken. I probably got 150 pounds of chicken out there, not just in that freezer, but in the other two freezers that I have out there. So I give them some chicken because when I go to a store and I see, chicken for like 12 or 15 cents a pound, you're right, I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to pick up everything they have. So I was at Aldi's one day, and I bought 100 pounds of chicken legs. 100 pounds of chicken legs for $10. I got it for 10 cents a pound. After their markdowns and everything, it was 10 cents a pound. Yeah, pretty good deal. I had that all sitting up there, and I'm putting it on the conveyor, and somebody said, You having a big cookout? I said, no, but at 10 cents a pound, you can't afford not to buy it. He said, I had to go get some. I said, too late. I bought every bit of it. No. Yeah. I come home that night. I brought in 4 packages, which was 40 pounds, and I made 40 pounds of chicken legs the next day. I had them in two great big pans in the refrigerator, barbecued and non barbecued. And hell, they ate chicken legs for 4 days. My son absolutely loves chicken legs. He'd go out there and he'd grab 4 or 5 of them at a time, go watch TV. 4 or 5 of them at a time, go watch TV. And the good thing about chicken legs, they're only like 2 bites, 2.5 bites. So, but, and when I boiled them um, before I put them in the oven, so then I made chicken stock with it. So, well, mom's home. Mama's home. Oh. And what kind of shoes they're wearing? Yeah, I understand that, Kevin. Oh. Yeah. Make sure that door's unlocked. No, it's here. Okay. Yep. Shape up. That's right. Anyways, that was the reason today's live stream is named that way, is Never Forget. So they said after they attacked us, remember that 18 years ago, that they would destroy our country from within? Well, that's what they're trying right now. Some people did some bad things. No, your people did some bad things. That's what it is. So, well, needless to say, I didn't lose anything yesterday, but that was my heart attack right there. So. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the little boy's room. I didn't get out of bed till almost 6 o'clock, so I've been busy. You know what I mean, Vern? put butter on it. I say some fun on it. Put butter on it. I'm gonna put butter on it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make her breakfast. So, let me uh, you have yes. Which is something that we're done over there. So then, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get her break. That's all I'm saying. So, according to the rule anyway, I said, what are you doing for the break? You don't work an hour and then get a break. Nobody gets now. No. Huh? Second. You got napkins? You got napkins? I gotta buy napkins, sweet.
So we're gonna start in that center one and that cut until.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Well, I gotta go to the doctor's at 2 o'clock today, so. Tecumseh. Let me catch where you guys are at. Sorry about all that. I might as well get it all done while I'm up and at it. Huh? No, I had to go to the bathroom, so I decided to make your breakfast while I was still up. Yeah, I remember that too, Kevin. Me and you. They own half the motel. You're right there, junkyard. You can't beat that, right? The one a hotel or 7-Eleven. That's funny. Slurpee. She wasn't nearly as good a shot. That's funny. No, that wasn't a fire extinguisher you just heard. Kevin says, you got sleeves. You don't need napkins. No. That's funny. Thank you guys for being patient with me. That's funny. So anyways, yeah, 9/11. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago, does it? Just seems like a few days ago or a few years ago, I mean. 18 years ago. I remember what I was doing. I was running, we had an old beat up piece of junk container delivery truck. It was a spare, and the main one was down. And a friend of mine that I worked with, his name's Steve, he two-ways me on the radio, and he's on two-way Nextel, and he says, hey, all hell's breaking loose in New York. We're being attacked. I said, you're BS. And he said, no, turn on the radio. So this old truck had an AM radio, so I tuned into the AM station's finest, and they're talking about it. And I don't know. I stopped I pull into a field that, I had a driveway there, and I sit there and I listen for about an hour on what's going on. And it was something. I'm sure everybody remembers where they were when they heard the news. So. I remember where I was when JFK got shot. That's a long time ago. I was sitting in front of the TV in my bassinet, or whatever you want to call it, that little infant seat. Yep. I was only a few months old, but I was there. Well, that was nice of them, wasn't it? Man, I haven't heard that word in a long time. Blockbuster. Damn, JD, how old are you? Oh yeah. Huh. I don't. I think I only rented from Blockbuster probably one or two times. We never hardly ever rented any movies. Not from Blockbuster. Okay. I don't remember Blockbuster that much. I remember going over there across from Wesco. But
Well, there was a Blockbuster right here where Safe Plaza is Rite Aid,
oh,
where that tobacco place is now.
okay. Well, I don't remember going there too much. You're 38. You don't look a day over 29 there, JD. Lost a barn and some other stuff. Did you sue them there, junkyard? So. Arizona Ghostwriter. Good morning. How are you doing? You was in New York City. They paid off before. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Did you see any Muslims jumping up and down, dancing in the street there, Ghostwriter? Or did you see that? Or Trump said that, and people said no, there was no Muslims dancing in the street or whatever. Then they found videos of Muslims dancing in the street because of it. Huh. Huh. You took a taxi and the driver was Muslim? Yeah. I'm not saying all Muslims are bad. I'm not. I'm just saying, the radical Muslims are. Timothy, Allie, you're looking lovely as ever. I didn't say so this morning. You are looking lovely as ever. He was scared of me, and that's funny. You just keep your eyes straight and you take me right to where we're going, we won't have no problems. You're welcome. Actually, I don't know if it's chilly outside, but I was out in the garage this morning checking the freezer, making sure it was still freezing, and it's hot in my garage. So I don't know what the weather is, but uh, let's see. Weather. W. I don't know. It's 68 degrees here, clear. Updated at 7:13 a.m. this morning. Feels like 68. Wind 0. Visibility 6.2 miles. Barometer 30.15 inches. Humidity 95%. Dew point 65. Gonna be a high today, partly sunny, 82 degrees. Thursday 81, partly sunny, 81. Friday partly sunny, 83. Saturday sunny, 78. We got partly sunny, partly sunny, partly sunny. It doesn't say anything about rain. Wife says it's supposed to rain starting at 11 o'clock. Oh, here it is at 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:20, somewhere around there. It's supposed to have thunderstorms and then some rain around 5 p.m., according to this. 70% chance of precipitation today. That's that's our weather. Yeah, we're all getting a heat wave. Get a Velcro strap so the freezer door so I could probably do that. Where was he at, Kevin? TV is broken. He keeps saying hot and dry. All right, you tell Grandma Doris I said she's looking lovely as ever. I have an auction to do Saturday. Guys selling, they're selling a 64 Ford Galaxy 500 4-speed on the floor in cherry condition, a Harley trike, and about 500 other items. I did see one thing that I am interested in, and I might buy it if I can get it cheap enough. It is a bottle corker for making wine. You put the man and it pushes the cork in. I don't have one of them. And it's a lot easier if you have the machine to do it than it is to do it yourself. And all it is basically is a little spring-loaded press that you put the bottle in, put the cork on, and just push down, and it pushes it in. So if I can get it for under $10, I'll be a happy man. Because they sell anywhere between $27 and $50 for that model, and if you get the deluxe model, they're like $250 for it. So. Oh, so it must be up there in Lansing. MSU, because that's where Spartan University is. Pappy Pine. I don't know if you guys know who Pappy Pine is, but he sent me an email the other day wanting to know where I was because he wanted to get a hot dog from me. Well, I didn't have the stand open, and I didn't get the email for like 7 hours. And I told him, I said, well, I didn't have it open because I had this was Monday because I had a doctor's appointment, or Tuesday, Monday. And I said, well, where you at? You know, we can meet up. He had to bring, him and his son live in Massachusetts, and they brought craft beer to Lansing, Michigan, I guess, for a tasting, and they dropped some off in Adrian, right where I live. So he wanted to meet up. I wish I'd have got it sooner. That I don't have YouTube, and I don't have Gmail, I don't have Facebook on my phone because it just eats up too much room. I don't even have the weather or nothing on there. The only thing I got now on my phone is just my contact, and that's it. No, nothing else. One day when I can afford the gas money, I'm going to go on the other side of town, and I'm going to take my other phone with me, and I'm going to get it turned on. So either that or I'm going to buy me a new phone, one or the other. I should get a phone like Kathy's got. So, well, if you ever come to Adrian, you call me. You got my phone number, I believe. Yeah, because you text me. So, yeah, I think you got my phone number. Yeah. The junkyard, he might be coming up this way. So Junkyard could swing by, pick up my 0-turn lawnmower from you, and then he could deliver it here, and then he could go up to Jackson and pick up that welding bed, and then go back. And see, it's a win-win for Iron Dog. So. Contact, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got, like I said, I got 4 deer roasts. They're in the refrigerator right now. I'm gonna after I get up here, I'm gonna rinse them off real good. Then I'm going to soak them in some salt water just for an hour or so. And then I'm going to put them in the crock pot with some onion soup mix and some beef bouillon. And I'm going to cook them all day. A 30-pack of Busch Light. There you go. Or Natty Light. Hell, I'm cheap. It don't matter. Kathy likes Natty Light, so, but I'm sure she'll drink Busch Light. It don't matter. No, I'm not going to eat them today. But what I'm going to do is after they cool down, I'm going to wrap them each in Saran wrap, and then put them in Ziploc bags, and then put them in the freezer. I'm gonna make a video on it today. I got to do some videos because I'm not getting monetized on live streams no more because, you know, the way this is set up now, you have to turn on monetization after it's over with. Nobody watches hardly after you get done. You know, people, they'll turn on it for a minute and then that's it. So, sounds like a Saturday night. That's right, Junkyard. So. Are you talking about the Busch Light, or are you talking about wrapping it up in cellophane and in a freezer bag? Did you guys ever notice, you know, when bad weather hits, you know, like hurricanes or something like that, you can buy rope, duct tape, plastic, and a shovel, and nobody says 2 words about it. But you go in and you buy it when it's good weather out, they all get upset. Huh. I seen a Facebook post the other day. This girl posted it and she said, "Yeah, I helped my friend Jeannie. She buried a rug out in the woods the other night. I helped her do it. Her boyfriend would have helped her, but he was out of town. Saturday, then you better bring 2 30 packs. There you go. That's right. So if you're a serial killer, you buy it during a hurricane. That's right. You got to be a banker, Arizona. That's what Sundays are for. Yep. Oh. So I got to start doing some videos. I should just actually do videos of just me doing stuff, you know, uh, even though nobody'd watch them. But, I'm in the process of cleaning the basement downstairs. Had a bunch of clothes on the table. I got them all put in boxes. I cleaned off the tables. Uh, I'm cleaning up down there, sweeping the floors and the walls. Got some spiders down there in the basement, so I'm trying to get all that stuff cleaned up. I want to put some shelves down there, so gets rid of that. When you're done with, like we got probably 50 sheets and blankets that we really don't use, but we could put them on a shelf down there in case we needed them. Um, so rather than taking up closet space and stuff, I can put everything on them. I'm gonna make shelves out of 2x4s and plywood, and just make a great big long shelf right from the uh, where the dryer is all the way to basically about a foot from the or 2 or 3 feet from the wall. So that and be able to put a bunch of stuff there. If they search your pickup, they think you're a mass murderer. They'd know that's right. Yeah. So I get that done, get the walls clean, and then I'm gonna paint the walls downstairs. All that stuff I can actually. I'm gonna start doing it now, but the painting and stuff I can actually do during the winter because the basement is heated, so it's warm down there. So I can paint during the winter down there. So this is going to be a project that's going to take me until spring. So because I can only do so much at a time. So and we thought you were just doing yard work. That's right. But he's got the prettiest petunias ever, doesn't he, Junkyard? So, all that fertilizer. That's right. That's the easiest way to get it tilled. I don't remember where the bodies are. Well, maybe this is the wrong place. Maybe it was the other place I lived at. No, no. I was out to the garden. We have 3 tomatoes starting to turn red. Not bad out of about 200. So, and PV on PVC pipe. There you go. I got about, let's see, I think I got close to 4 dozen ears of corn. I'm gonna be sitting outside shucking in and jiving that today. And after I come back from the doctor's, I'm going to put it in my big pot. Yeah, that's probably that's probably inappropriate there. Um, anyways, I'm gonna put them in a big pot. I'm gonna blanch them and then cool them down, and I'm gonna start cutting corn off the cob. I got some big storage containers, they go, and I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator and out there in the garage, and then within the next couple of days, I'll get it all cut off and then put it in the freezer. I actually should can it. I think that's what I think I'll do. I think I'll can it. I got, I think I got enough jars. I'll do it in pints. So, now I just got to figure out how to can it. I don't know if you have to blanch it first or what. No. But I do got one of them things you put on the end of the corn. You hook it up to your drill, and it spins the corn cob around. I got another one of them things that so yeah. And I got them corn shellers. Remember me showing you those last year? Huh. And they probably thought it was a well kept secret. Well, and that's something. That was nice of her, wasn't it? She should have, instead of running her mouth, she should have went over there in the middle of the night while he was sleeping and dug it up herself. And then, after she dug it all up, she should have come home, fixed him a nice X-Lax breakfast, you know, a nice laxative breakfast, and then waited for that to work. That way you can walk out of the house. What's he going to do? He can't do nothing. He's walking to the bathroom. He's running to the bathroom as you're walking out the door. Yeah, that'll keep him busy for 20 minutes. Don't know whatever happened to her. I don't either, junkyard, but if I see her, I'll let you know. Huh. He was just a regular pawnbroker, wasn't he? And I don't understand it. Why would you do that, man? You're probably making good money on the pawn business. Just was greedy and wanted to make more. Oh. Lucky Seven, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Looking lovely as ever. Huh, I bet you could. I made, and I should have did a video on this, I made hamburger gravy last night over boiled potatoes. Um, I use that seasoning that I buy at the Dollar Tree, and it's got a lot of paprika in it. It turns the meat red. Well, I got from the missus last night. That is good, honey. She liked it. So, usually when we have hamburger gravy, it's made with cream of mushroom soup, and the gravy is white. Well, this was like a golden yellow because the paprika changes the color of the gravy. She says, "I've never seen that color before." I said, "It's because of the seasoning changes the color." But it was good. Well, good morning, Mama Renda. Nice of you to join us. No. Anyways, I chopped up some onion, boiled some potatoes, fried up some burger with that seasoning in it, added the cream of mushroom with a little bit of water and some milk, made a nice gravy with it. It was delicious. Gold mine, there you go. So, but that's what we had last night for dinner, and then I don't know what we're making today. So, probably leftovers. Yeah, she's got her shades on. Are you working today, or did you take the day off too? She's a working girl. Bloodshot eyes. There you go. Well, it does you good. That way you get a shower at the same time. Did you win yesterday? So, well, congratulations. Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. It's that wet stuff that falls from the sky there, Oklahoma. You know, or Oklahoma, junkyard. You don't need to know that in Oklahoma. So that's something that's a rarity in Oklahoma. Like Cowboy uh, Kent Rollins said one day, about a month ago in this video, he said, "See that? That's a mud puddle. You don't see them very often in Oklahoma." So I thought that was funny. All right, I sent it. Let's see. I'm doing good there, Sharon. I'm doing good. Rain last winter, then somebody shut the faucet off. There you go. Well, then you shouldn't have to be mowing any grass then, there, junkyard. Okay.
La-di-da.
The hell are you doing?
In the bathroom. It's warm out here. Oh, I broke my chalk.
Junkyard said you must have rang the bell.
Done something right.
How much did he win?
Um, 500.
Huh. Did he have to fill out any forms?
No. If you win anything over 500, you do. Yeah, you gotta do taxes. But
That $100 bill's already gone because she's already been to Dunkin' Donuts, and she's already been to the store, and she's
Yeah.
already been to the gas station, and she's already bought lottery tickets.
Nope. All I got was cigarettes and donuts. I'm always low on gas. You know that. Hi, Lulu.
How do you know Lulu's here?
I saw her before I came in. Morning.
Yeah, they use it all to pay Tom. You're right, Junkyard. No wonder you can't win at the casinos.
He's been real lucky the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Last week he won $100 almost every day.
Huh.
And when we got there, I said, "You're gonna win because you've been lucky," and he did. I wanted to win, but I didn't.
Anyways, Sharon says, "Good morning, my beautiful Renda."
I got the stupid golf cart today because it was raining, and now it stopped raining. I hate this golf cart. I'm gonna swap it when I'm done with the bathhouses. the cubby hole.
I couldn't resist there, sharing. She said, "Good morning, beautiful Brenda." And I said, "We need to get you glasses." Laugh out loud.
Lulu loves me.
Oh, I know.
Seatbelt on.
Yeah, before you go home, she says, "Fill your gas tank up." Isn't gas cheap there now?
Nobody here.
Huh?
There's like 4 cars here. There's nobody here. I shouldn't even have came in so early. I was late today though. What'd you ask me?
She said, "Before you go home, fill your gas tank up."
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. I don't fill it up. I never fill it up. I'm not rich enough to fill it up.
Ah.
I'm rolling backwards. Come on.
Just a second, people. Ah, huh. I'm with you guys. I'm just um, using one eye like typing. That's funny. That's wearing a jacket making you jealous. She just got done saying it was hot there. I don't understand her. That little ding that you heard on my phone. Uh, you need to turn your microphone on if you're going to talk. Duh. You tired this morning? I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not.
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. I really do. Yankee Levin was a hell of a nice man. Uh, he was a good YouTuber. He was. I've never met the guy in person, but we did a few live streams together. He used to come in here all the time. Kathy really liked him.
He was awesome.
He is awesome. Still is awesome. I'm waiting for something to happen. I just got a little notification. Okay. Without mentioning any names, I got to find out what this is first. But I just got a notification from YouTube on my Gmail. So
Yeah.
yeah, well, I'm got to find out what it is first, and then I'll let you know who it is. So. I think YouTube needs to start answering their letters or their emails instead of not answering their emails and give you a response. So, like you try a couple of shots of espresso. That's right. There you go.
Bathrooms are clean.
Hmm.
The girls did them last night, and there's nobody here, so I don't even know why I'm here this early. I should have stayed in bed.
All right. This is what it is. Okay. There's a certain person, I won't name his name, but he's a little snake in the grass, little ass bastard, and excuse my language, from across the pond. Little snidely little prick, gangly little bastard. He keeps going to YouTube and crying that his little ass is hurt all the time because that little prick, excuse my language, I'm sorry if you guys don't like this, you're more than welcome to shut the sound off. But he comes into my live streams, asks to come on up the live streams and be on my live streams and participate in my live streams and show his ugly face on my live streams and his ignorant attitude on my live stream. And then after he gets upset because YouTube won't let him swear in the chat room, I violated his privacy. Now, this is the third video that they're trying to take down because of him. I will tell you how I really feel. This guy's an asshole, and if he was anywhere near here, I'd go over and kick the snot out of him because he's that much of a wuss. What an ass. Anyways, I'm going to give YouTube the same response. This guy's a crybaby little bitch, excuse my language, and that I'm not taking it down. He's the one that come in on his own free will. I did not force him, did not make him, and he asked to come in. So I'm sorry if his privacy has been violated. If they keep doing this, that means I can go into anybody's live stream and say, hey, they're violating my privacy because they're showing me, even though I asked to come in. Renda could do it to me. She could take down every one of my live streams that she's ever been in. She could have it taken down.
Why would I do
that work? If you volunteer to come in,
yeah,
and you volunteer to be on there, how am I violating your privacy? I didn't violate it to begin with. You're the one that authorized me to put you on there by asking to come on up. You accepted the invite.
What is YouTube saying to him when he complains about it? They should say, too bad.
They don't say nothing to him. They keep sending me letters. They're going to take my videos down. I have no say, but them bastards won't. YouTube, them bastards won't answer my emails. They have yet to answer me back. Why I should have to take something down that some little bastard asked to be on there for. So I'm sorry about my language, but it pisses me off when this guy ain't even in this country. He lives in England, and he's a bigger liberal than them commie bastards in California. So I don't understand it. You don't have First Amendment. YouTube doesn't give you First Amendment. He lives in Cromwell, England. Yeah. God save the Queen. Yeah. Isn't that something how England owned about 75% of the world about 100 years ago, and now they own about this much of a country, about the size of what is it? About the size of I don't know. It's not very big. It's only about 20 some miles or 40 miles or something like that. I don't know how big their country is, but it ain't very big. So, but anyways, that's my rant. So I'm going to write them a letter back, an email back, and flat tell them to go tell him to F off. So they can take it down themselves. I'm not taking down nothing. They've already done it twice. That's
he just
I'm not
you
saying that worthless prick's name because then they'll take down this one. So, but he's an asshole.
he just wants the videos that he's in taken down.
Yep,
Oh, you shouldn't have went in there if he didn't want to be in there.
that's right. That's what I keep saying. If you didn't want your videos posted, then you should have never went in there. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's wanted by the police. I have no idea. Or maybe he's just a big crybaby. But that, yeah, it's about the size of Rhode Island. Yeah.
Oh, I just heard a big stick break behind me.
Good. Get your salmon suit on. Yeah, with one tissue instead. There you go. That's right, Sharon. If I had his address, I'd send it to you. Wow. Maybe I should start going into his. Wait a minute. I think I've been on a few of his live streams. I have to start checking.
Yeah, you better tell him that he's saving your privacy.
It doesn't matter because he's not monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter to him. And it doesn't matter to me either about monetization. I'm just, they're my YouTube videos. I've done it. He volunteered, so why should I have to take my stuff down?
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, because you know why it don't make sense? It's because they don't think like they're like people. Just like Facebook, they got community standards now. They didn't have them 5-6 years ago. They got them now. So what they do is they go back 5-6 years on your Facebook post and they say, hey, you violated community standards. 90 days in Facebook jail or 30 days in Facebook jail.
No, that should be grandfathered because they didn't have their standards back then.
That's what I told them, but I still spent 90 days in Facebook jail. That's why I had to get a different Facebook account.
Why am I even here? I'm telling you, the trash is empty. Oh, look at that spider. Oh, I don't like him. Get
Play
out.
with him. See if he'll bite you.
I don't
Maybe
like
you
him.
get some spider. You'd be Spider Girl.
He's right there now.
Yeah.
Oh, he killed him.
Spider Girl.
He killed this poor little innocent dirty fly.
That
And then
fly
there's
had
a-
it coming.
There's
That
a
fly
moth.
stepped on him.
There's a moth right here.
Oh.
Come here, babe. There he is.
Oh, look at the little flutter butters.
Yeah, I paroled him. I let him go. Oh, this daddy long leg got it.
Hello.
He's toast. Playing with bugs again, Lulu.
Hey, yeah, try 343. Never forget.
That's what I'm writing on the chalkboards today at the bathhouses. NYC NF for the heart. There's nobody here to even read it, so it don't matter.
That's right. You complain about getting paid for doing nothing, and then everything's clean. That's right. Sharon said, "What's 343? Never forget mean?" I'm not making the connection there, Mr. Jixer. Um, Lucky Seven, all this stuff that I do here on YouTube is a walk in the park to what I do on Facebook.
He's
Oh,
a
343
pardon my French. He's an
okay.
asshole on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm an asshole on Facebook. Facebook will tell you I'm an asshole.
Yep. Facebook will tell you. Yep.
I don't care. I hate to talk ill of people, okay, and I don't really want to do it, but I'm going to. I used to get this one girl on Facebook. Every time I would write something, she would, call me stupid, dumb, fat, and everything else, and retarded, and I live on the system and all this other stuff. I'm on Social Security disability, which I paid for. She used to keep calling it government welfare. Okay? It ain't government welfare. I paid for it, just like everybody else pays for their Social Security. So I paid for it. And I paid for it for years. And I didn't just pay, $10, $12, $15 a week. I worked 80 hours a week, so 60% of my paycheck went to pay taxes because of all the overtime. Anyways, her husband died of a drug overdose, okay? And she said, well, my husband paid in a lot for Social Security, and my kid or my child deserves it, and I deserve the Social Security I get because he paid into it. But on the same breath, she told me I didn't deserve it because I didn't pay hardly anything in. And I thought, well, you ignorant ass, your husband was 25 years old, okay, 30 years old. And he paid into Social Security? I don't think so. So, you probably never will. You would if they put back the $2.3 trillion they took out of it, Mr. Jixer, with interest. How about that? AOC, instead of that green for $90 trillion, why don't we just replace the $2.3 trillion you guys stole from Social Security with interest? Then we wouldn't have to worry about retirements for the people because there'd be more than enough money in there for everybody that retires on Social Security. Well, anyways, I'm saying, I told her, yeah, right, that her husband, her kids and her deserved it more than I do because he works so hard. And basically, I told her, I said, you know what, your husband died of a drug overdose. That was really being responsible for a father. So, and she used to tell me all the time her dad was going to whip me and all this other stuff. Well, come to find out, yesterday they found her dead.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And her dad says, no, it wasn't a drug overdose. Well, let me tell you something. If you're 32 years old and it wasn't suicide, I'm pretty much, and you have a history of drug abuse and you've been, into, they've come and put Narcan in you a couple of times already. I'm pretty sure she probably died of drug abuse, a drug overdose. But anyway, and I thought, isn't that something? Now her kid doesn't even have a parent. That's being responsible. So, yeah. But she used to, every time I'd no more than comment on something, and she'd get right on my case. And I told her one day, huh?
Why were you friends with her to begin with?
It was in a group.
Oh.
So, anyways, her sister was killed about 15 years ago in a car accident. Okay. She just graduated. It was at Thanksgiving Day, actually. So, and I told her one day, I said, I know you got a lot of pain in your sister, in your heart because of your sister passing, being killed in a car accident. And I really feel sorry for you. I know how it is because I lost a brother when I was 16 years old. I know exactly how it is. And I told her, I understand. Well, she flat told me to go F off because I didn't understand nothing. How do you I lost a brother. I know how it is. I lost a brother. You know, so anyways, getting back to that girl, she was just she had no respect for people or for herself, and that's what upset me, about her to begin with. And every time, and she would sit there and talk about, you know, she'd start an argument, and then she'd say, "Well, my dad's going to whip you. Uh, Send your dad over." You know, I've seen her dad 4 times already in the store, and you know what he said to me? Hi, as he walked by. Yeah, he didn't say a word. I've been waiting. So it is a shame, Sherry. And her dad would let her do this stuff, instead of
I'll be right back.
all right, instead of her dad, you know, right there in the chat saying, "Hey, why are you doing this?" And admonishing her right there and making her stop. He'd just let her keep going on. So, and I told her one day, and this is, I told her right there in the chat room, one of these days you're going to write something, and it's not only going to get you whipped, it's going to get your dad whipped. And you know, but now I don't have to worry about that. And I'm sorry that her child is parentless now, but I don't think she even had custody of the kid anyways. So I think her parents have been raising the kid, or somebody else has been raising the kid. So it just blows my mind, that if you have a responsibility at the house, a little one, and they're out there drugging it up, thinking everything's fine. The outcome can be totally different. When we got together and we found out, we were having a baby, don't don't get me wrong on this. I never hardly ever smoked marijuana or anything like that, but I didn't do it then. After I found out I was having a kid, I wouldn't touch it because why? I got responsibilities. So I went from working 40, 45 hours a week to working and then finding other stuff I could do during my off time so I could make extra money. Well, hello, MD. Where the hell have you been? I know you're working first shift, but that's no excuse not to show up. And you're looking lovely as ever. You are. I hope the kid doesn't either. I hope he doesn't. And her husband was, some kind of, I don't know. He technical advisor. He was making good money. He was a smart guy. He just was a drug addict. Work stuff. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back. So, and you're looking lovely as ever. So. See, and I tell you what, that woman that did that or passed away yesterday. We've been having water problems here because of where they get their water. Okay, and a lot of algae in the water, so the water tastes bad and stuff. So we buy bottled water, and they keep complaining about it. On Facebook and everything else, and there's a group, complaining about the water and all this other stuff. And I was gonna post a picture yesterday of that girl sitting on a fire hydrant. Okay, she's sitting on a fire hydrant in a dress or pajamas or whatever. And I was going to post that. You're blushing. I was gonna post that and tell them that was why the water tasted fishy. But but I didn't. I was a nice guy, and then I found out an hour after I found that picture um, that she had, they found her passed away, so or deceased. So, so I guess I will get rid of all that picture. No, because what the reason why I have that picture is because she went into my profile and grabbed a couple of pictures of mine and started posting it on Facebook and putting jokes and stuff. And I never did that to her, but I went in there and I grabbed a few of her pictures and copied them. So just in case I ever wanted to do something. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't. No. But I was trying to teach this kid a lesson. And her dad is like emphatically saying, there wasn't no drug use or anything like that. And he doesn't understand, once the coroner's report comes on out, and it's going to go into the police report and it's going to be public knowledge and people will find out. So, and I can guarantee it, if it wasn't suicide, it had to be drug abuse. I'm gonna cook some deer roast up today. Jay Kurt, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. It's been a while since you've been in here, man. I'm cooking up deer roast today. They're MD. I've got like 4 of them. I had the freezer start to unthaw yesterday, so I had 4 of them. I had to clean out the freezer, completely and thaw it all out, restart the freezer. Um, so. I got like 4 deer roast. One of them was completely thawed out. It was still cold. It was just thawed out. So, oh dear, that's right. So now I'm gonna make some deer roast. So I'm gonna. I got them in the refrigerator right now. I'm gonna put them in some salt water for about an hour and let them soak, and then I'll rinse them off real good. Then put them in my crock pot and start cooking them.
Freddie loves me.
Yeah, why? Would he give you a raise?
No, that'll never happen.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, he just loves me. He just gave me an easy day. Told me he loves me. Tells me all the time.
You done?
I love you, Linda. You are my sweet.
Are you all done for the day?
No, I'm switching golf carts. I hate this one. I only used it.
That's a nicer golf cart. It's got a windshield in there.
The steering is horrible. I only used it because it had a roof and it was raining, but it's not supposed to rain all day. I want my golf cart.
Did you plug that one in?
No, Mandy's coming. She's going to use it.
Well, yeah, but I would plug it in so it's fully charged for her.
It's fully charged.
Sure it is. You've been using it.
It was charging all night. I only used it to go up through the campground one time. It's fine. We have a very short day.
I'd take that one right there, the black one.
Yeah, the Polaris. Yeah, I wish. That's the maintenance guys.
Yeah, he'll get over it. Have him take the one with the roof.
He wants to get 2 more Polarises for management. We're still going to have the shitty golf carts.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, honestly, I could do. I got my meat grinder. I could bring that in and I could grind them deer roast up and make deer burger.
Oh, that's big. Come on.
I just thought about that.
Fluffy loves me because I brought him a donut.
Yeah, you bought him a donut.
Yeah. Then he says, "Do you want the coffee, Linda?" I was like, "I already have a coffee ready."
Yeah, but he likes French roast. Night, sweetheart.
Hi, Kathy.
Night.
No, Freddie likes the lattes.
That's right. Sharon says, I don't see his name on it. Take it and go.
Mm.
I take the other green. I take that green one. That's a much better one.
This one is
The
awesome.
one that says John Deere on it.
This one goes fast. The steering's good. The brakes are good. The only thing with this one is it doesn't have a roof, but it's nice out today.
Hey, have you ever asked him about that dump truck?
No.
I'm serious. Ask them if they want to get rid of it.
The reason I didn't ask him was because Eric, the maintenance guy, said that they're going to put a plow on it because they're going to keep the chalets open this winter. So they're going to have to plow. So I think they're going to use it. They're not going to sell it. Jacob! It's not raining anymore. I think it's supposed to stop.
Huh.
Or at least it's warm out. It's warm.
Who's that?
That's Jacob. Jacob, you go in the food truck?
The
You
Hi,
going to
Jacob.
your maintenance today? Oh, then why are you taking your bike? The Polaris. You don't drive the Polaris? Yeah, if you're maintenance, you get the Polaris, you ding dong.
Yeah, Jacob, get the Polaris. You
You're
ding
gonna take
dong.
your bike.
Take your bike to ride to the Polaris.
I'm driving this shit box. If you're not gonna drive it, I will.
Oh, that's a shit box.
No. Compared to the Polaris, yeah.
Huh.
Actually, I don't like to drive the Polaris. Mandy and I are the only two housekeepers that Freddie will let drive it, but I don't like driving it, actually. It's awkward, and it's so different from the golf carts that I'm afraid I'm going to crash it.
Get on Jacob's bike and ride it around.
No, it's too small. That's a kid's bike. He found that at the dump. He got it for free at the dump. Oh, what's on my list? I need to see how many sheets I need. What am I doing?
Why didn't he ride the bike down there and pick up the golf cart or the Polaris, and then that way when he parked the Polaris, he could then he could ride the bike back. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, I only have 6 to do today.
Keep them amused for a minute. I gotta go to the little boy's room. I drink too much coffee.
Put the chat up so I can see it.
I'm only gonna be gone for a minute.
Okay.
What I gotta do is stand up business.
But we all know you do it sitting down.
You might as well sit it out.
Hey, if you can sit down and take a break, why not? That's what Tom says. So I hope everyone's having a fabulous day. My day is going to be easy breezy and good things. I'm a little hungover. Most of you seen I was at the Moose Lodge gambling last night. Oh, we had so much fun though. And Tom didn't even want to go out. He's like, I don't want to go out. My hand hurts. I'm like, honey, we've been in the house for days. Let's get out of here. Like, what are you going to do that's going to make your hand hurt? Good thing he listened to me or he wouldn't have won that $500. And then after he wins the money, he's like, oh, I'm going to go play a game of pool. I'm like, I thought your hand hurt. He played cribbage. He played pool. We had a good time. We got home. He's like, thank you for making me go out, honey. I'm like, you are not an old man. You are not going to stop acting like one. You need to keep up with me, boy. Hold on. So last night at the Moose, I did a rap song on the microphone, and I got a standing ovation.
Huh.
It's not really a rap song. It's like it's Will Smith.
Sharon said, I just missed your live. Okay.
I'm talking about mine yesterday.
Probably.
Yeah.
After I get off here in the morning, I hardly am ever on this computer. I might be on Facebook for a few minutes, but the only thing I do is I go in and start looking at stuff that's on or for sale or, for free or whatever. And, I answer some of that stuff. But I've been busy. I'm Mr. Mom here, I'm the housekeeper. So I do whatever I can do. I get all my dishes done. I get all the laundry done.
Oh,
Sweeping.
he's a good housewife.
That's right. So, um, this room right here, eventually, there's a couple of storage, file cabinets or whatever on wheels that that are the plastic ones, with the big drawers in them. That they had the grandkids just clothes in them. Those are coming out of here. I got a hope chest that's in here. This is going to get moved out of the way, and I'm going to try to get it so this is all cleaned out. This room right here, and I'm going to put the leaf in the table. So I still got to get that chair back here tore apart and sent to June so he can make me enough parts to make another.
Da, da. I actually missed the Russian girl, Helena.
Huh.
Shampoos, some soaps. I got 2 chalets, so I need some dish pads and some sponges. So dark in here.
You ever heard that joke? Huh?
What joke?
About dark in here?
No.
There's this woman, she's cheating on her husband. All of a sudden, she hears the car come up and she tells her boyfriend, "You gotta go hide in the closet. My husband's here." We come back home. So the guy runs over and he hides in the closet. Son comes in and he opens the closet and he walks in the closet and shuts the door. He says, "Sure is dark in here." And the guy said, "It sure is." He says, "I got a baseball bat." And he said, "Really?" He said, "I want to sell it." He said, "Well, how much for the baseball bat?" He said, $500. He said, "Well, that's kind of expensive." "Dad, I'll take the baseball bat." So, a couple days later, same thing happens. Guy goes running into the closet. Kid walks in, says, "Sure is dark in here." He says, "It sure is." "I got a ball and mitt." He said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, it's for sale." "Well, how much you want for it?" He said, $500. He said, "That's kind of expensive." "Dad, I'll take it. I'll take it." Anyways, a couple of weeks go by, and the dad says to the kid, "Hey, get your ball and your bat and your mitt, and we'll go play some ball." Kid says, "I don't have it. I sold it for $1,000. "Said, you sold it for $1,000?" He said, "I sure did." He said, "Nah, you rip somebody off. You're going to have to go to church and repent for your sins." So the little kid, he gets took into church, and they go to put him into the uh, confessional box. Kid gets in there, and all of a sudden the door slides open, the little window right there, and the kid says, "Sure is dark in here." And next thing you know, that priest says, "Let's not start this shit again."
I get it. Funny. Oh, some towels and linen bags. And some water.
So did you tell Freddie you weren't coming back next year either because you needed benefits?
I told him that there's a possibility I might not come back next year.
Well, why does he care? Because he's not going to be there either.
I know, but he does care because he doesn't want to leave Mano without a head housekeeper. I said, well, maybe Mandy will come back next year because Mandy's good. She can take my spot.
Well, either that or tell him to give you benefits.
They won't.
That's because they're a cheap French Canadian company.
Well, it's not year round, so how are they gonna do that?
It's easy. They got somebody that works there year round. They're keeping the chalets open, remember?
Yeah, but it's not when I'm not staying. No housekeepers are staying.
Well, who's gonna clean the
The
chalets?
managers and the two maintenance guys are staying.
Huh.
They're gonna be the housekeepers, and I don't think it's gonna work because on top of plowing, they have to shovel, they have to clean, they have to check people in and check people out. Then they have to go around and make sure they keep all the snow off all the tents because you can't let the snow pile up.
Well, I wouldn't keep the tents open. I'd just keep the buildings open.
No, the tents aren't going to be open, but you still have to get the snow off it. Can't let it sit like that. Break.
I thought they took the tents down at night or during the summer or winter.
They don't take them down. They leave them up. We just empty them out. Last year, Eric stayed. The maintenance kid. He stayed. He's been here
All right,
since.
Karen, you have yourself a great day.
My Lulu's leaving me.
See you later, Lulu.
Bye, Lulu. Love you. Go get some rest.
RV Lucky, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here.
What'd I come back in here for, dog?
What's that? I don't know.
Oh. Maybe I'll do my rap video. I'll do a rap video. I'm going to do my song on my channel. Everybody loved it last night. It was so funny. Like, it's not the group. I mean, none of us. A lot of my friends don't like that kind of music. But it's just a song that's been stuck in my head since I was in middle school. And so I'll do a video. See if people like it. I'm not going to be on the video, though. I can't do it when people are looking at me.
Huh.
Because when I was doing it, everybody was looking around going, that sounds like Brenda, but where is she? Because I was like hiding in the corner.
It's hard to believe you're embarrassed.
Well, if I was like really drunk and it was karaoke, I'd do it in front of. Whoa! Did you see that?
No.
I just got hit by a 747. Ooh, a bug just flew right into my head.
Huh. Is he okay?
Give a crap. Stupid thing. Oh, dish soap. That's what I need.
Now, I tell you what. I've had a hummingbird actually sit right there, right in front of my bill, and just sit there and flutter. And I'm worried about it because I didn't want him coming poking me in the eyes or whatever. But it said right there for, a good 5-6 seconds and then flew away. He probably just couldn't get over how good looking I was. So
Yeah, that's got to be it.
I'm pretty sure that was it.
Oh, if somebody, a past loved one,
Yeah, it could be.
just saying hello. It's almost that time, dog.
I know. Another 4 minutes, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
gonna get out of here now because my cut's all ready to go.
All right.
3 out of my 6, I literally only have 3 to clean because the other 3 are already clean. I just have to check them.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta check everybody else's work.
So what are you gonna do? Take a nap after you get everything done? I'd take a nap at 1 o'clock.
He said once I get everything done to just take some dirty Canadian keys off the board and just go do Canadian. It works easy. So that's what I'll do. It's gonna be a nice, relaxed, laid back day. And I told him I changed my hours. You know how my schedule is just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Came in today, we're after Labor Day, so we don't have a lot of people here. There was like 5 cars in the parking lot when I got here. And I was late. And it was a good time because I got it done. And then 8 o'clock when he comes in, I get my paperwork. So I said, Freddie, on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to come in later because it doesn't take me that long to do the bathhouses. And I could use that extra half an hour, 45 minutes sleep. There's nobody here to mess up because they do it at night. And if there's nobody here, I come in the morning and they're still clean from the night before. So,
All right.
so he's like, yeah, that's fine. I said, but don't tell Emily that because when she comes in on Mondays and Tuesdays, she has to come in. Actually, Mondays, Tom drives her, so she has to be here at 6:30 because that's her ride.
Right.
Tuesdays, I drive her, so she can come in late that day.
You're right, Junkyard. That hummingbird probably was thinking about poking me in the eyeballs. So.
Yep. Staring you down. Don't look at me.
I've never been that close to a hummingbird before, and it was pretty cool actually. But I was really worried because I figured they were going to try, peck out my eyes, but because it's shiny, that's why. That's when you never hold a bird up to your, chicken or whatever up close by your face because they see the reflection in your eyeballs and they'll try to peck at you. I'm serious. So
I believe it. All right. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Thank
you
you
too.
for having me.
You're welcome.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for being here.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Sure you are. It's nice of you to come in, Big Steve, but we're walking out of here in 2 minutes. So I got to start a video. So yeah, he probably gave up. You're right. Well, yeah, you know how it is. Huh. I was just saying about, today's live stream was never forget, okay? Never forget about 9/11. So, and Big Steve, never forget, I still have a wrench. It's a good thing I timed you out with less than a minute to go. So, all right, everybody. I got to get out of here. I'm going to start doing a video on that deer roast. So I'll have that up. I got some other videos that I've got to get done. They're done. I just got to get them edited and stuff. I got to find them first. So, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool, stay yourself, and never forget what he just called me a bastard. Never forget what happened 18 years ago today. When people become complacent, that's when things happen. So never forget it. See something, say something. Have a blessed one, everyone.